talk about the play.
Yes,
You're out of bounds. For you, it would seem like the play's over, and instead you turn it into maybe the momentum-shifting play of the game. Just take us through that from your eyes and kind of how you managed to get back, force the fumble, and change the game.
It was I want to say it was a fourth down. It was a fourth down or third down, third and long. It was a man coverage. I was to the boundary. I had a corner route. I knew I had to get open early, so ran my out route, got open, ran a solid route, seen the ball, and I was like, oh, yep, ball's coming to me. And then the corner had backed off and ended up making a good play. And I ended up getting washed to the sideline, and the guy who was covering me ended up falling down. And then all I was thinking was, shoot, I hope he comes to the sideline because I'm going to get back in this play and I'm going to go for the ball. And all I was thinking about in my head was that Mechie tackle against it was Florida versus Alabama. And I was just thinking that. And I just seen Strib wrap up his legs. And I was like, when I see the ball flopping around, and I was like, shoot, I'm just no fear, give it all I got. I didn't really strip the ball out with my hand. I really just put my whole shoulder, my whole right side, made sure my head was out of contact, and just put every ounce of my body into that hit. And, shoot, the ball rolled out. And as soon as I rolled off the tackle, I seen Connor, great hustle, just hopped on it. So as soon as I got up, I knew we had the ball, and then kind of just set in, and then that was for the go-ahead touchdown. Key made an amazing play, but yeah, it was good to see the effort come full circle. And I don't really get many shots to tackle like that being on the offensive side, but that's just a testament to just being a ball player my whole life. So end up being in the right spot.
Quarterback, receiver, returner, now defensive back. Kind of just can do it all, huh?
Yeah, Swiss Army knife. I pride myself on being able to give everyone an option for me to play any position on the field. I pride myself on hard work and technique. And, when you've been around the game for so long, you start to pick up on all these other positions and all these other nuances of the game. And you just end up building your arsenal as a football player. And, my pops always told me, be the best version of yourself, be the best player as you can be, and always never give anything bad to say about you. So, that's kind of my mantra, is just being able to go into a program and be able to put me anywhere and I'll be able to perform.
I think it's fair to say through 8 quarters, excuse me, somewhat of a slow start for the offense, just haven't gotten a whole lot of momentum going. Mm-hmm. Obviously, 2-0 is what matters.
Yeah.
What have you kind of seen that maybe can be fixed to help you get going against Colorado State?
It's just a rhythm thing. And the crazy thing about it is we're 2-0 winning off of just straight effort. And once the execution piece comes in, it's going to be really scary. And it's just a rhythm, Cam getting comfortable back there in the pocket, us knowing where he wants us to be at the same time, the trust aspect. And, it's going to come with time. And I really do believe that this is a game where things are going to click. As you knew last year when we played USC, that first half where things started to click. And, it's just about getting those reps and getting that rhythm down and just trusting in the process. There's no panic on the offense. That's the thing, is we're literally winning games and big games with just effort and tech and not even technique or execution. So once those phases of the game come by, it's going to be a sight to see. But it's just got to stay patient and just stay the course and just do what we got to do, take care of the little things, and we'll be in the right spot.
And kind of on that, any aspects of the offense from week 1 to week 2 that you've seen considerable progress in?
Yeah, playing loose. I feel like the first game we were really tense and trying to do too much as a core, and there's been more of a bond between the receivers being able to just play for each other and not worry about the stats or how many yards or how many catches I'm getting. It's really selfless play, and I think we've really progressed in a selflessness way of playing for each other and knowing that once one person eats, everybody eats. And so I think we've been able to just stay the course and trust in the technique that the coaches have been putting us in, and we'll end up in the right spot at the right time. But right now we just got to keep focusing on what we can control, and we'll take care of business on Saturday.
With the receiving core too, what have you been most pleased with, and what's maybe the emphasis to improve on going forward?
Just the feedback from everybody, regardless if you're a young guy or an older guy. I've been impressed with the way that we've been able to take criticism. I've also been impressed with the adversity that we've dealt with, being able to win these games in big adversity moments and not being able to shy away or go in our shell. I've been really proud of our team bringing energy on the sideline. You could see that this weekend. It didn't matter if we were up by 3 points or down by a touchdown. We got to remain the course and stay the same and continue to bring that energy. But I've just loved the way we've attacked every single day. I've enjoyed being around the guys and just the encouragement from everybody. It's really a really tight knit group in there, from Coach Filani and Coach Davis to all the receivers, and just being able to grow together and pick each other's brains. And I think that's key in a receiver room, because once you get those guys who want to become individual players, that's when you start seeing the lack of discipline, the lack of technique. So just being able to strive together and thrive in them big time moments, knowing the guys behind me got my back, makes you want to play a little bit harder for that person.
What do you think that win last weekend does for the momentum of the team and the brand of the program going into the Midwest?
I think it just shows what we can be, but at the same time, best teams know how to deal with adversity, but really good teams know how to deal with success. And I think we've attacked this week ever since Sunday, knowing that we can't ride this high for too long. We expected to win, and we did, and now we got to flush it and move on. And Colorado State is not going to back down. And knowing that we did go into a Big Ten country and come out with a grinder of a win, that just shows the resilience of our team, and just being able to strive through adversity. And it just shows what type of team we are and what type of team we can be. But I think the mindset now is we barely scratched the surface, and we know where we want to be, and we know the work it's going to take to get there. And games like those just show you, when you want it more and you want to play harder than the opponent, great things can happen. And I think that's what this team is all about. It's what the new Wazoo is about, just playing for each other, not worrying about what team we're playing, the nameless, faceless opponent, and we're going to go out there and do us. And if we can take care of everything and not beat ourselves, no one can stop us.
Lots of coaching connections, obviously, between these teams.
Yep.
Watching the film of Colorado State, does it remind you of what you're seeing when you come out here in practice?
Yeah, it's like looking in the mirror. It's the same defense. It's going to be a lot of one-high stuff, cover three. They play a little bit of nickel. And, I've actually, had a chance to play against Colorado State when I was at Hawaii, and watch their team have success and see what kind of background they have as a team. But any other team's the same, nameless, faceless opponent. We just got to do our job, execute the plan, and find a rhythm early and keep scoring and score early and often. And I think that this is a game that we're going to put every piece together. I know that we've realized, that we can fight through hard times, but also realize that we left a lot of yardage out there on the field. And that's just a comfort thing with the QBs. And we're working really hard this week to find that rhythm and get that stride. And, we're really excited for this game. Just like last week, we're really excited for this game. It's another opportunity to go 1-0, and, we'll be ready on Saturday.
You kind of touched on this earlier, but obviously you guys have shown an incredible amount of fight in the second half so far. How important is it for you to get a win that's not down to the wire?
Right. Yeah, no, it's definitely important to put, that confidence in our offense as well as Cam. And just for the defense, too. Those guys have been battling their tails off, and we want to be able to, give them a breather or two and just be able to have them relax and know that, we're working for you guys, too. But I think those down-to-the-wire wins are, yeah, they're tough and they're gritty, but those wins, you don't see that progress until like November and them championship games and those playoff games. These wins early in our season, when we have those grinders of a win, they really progress towards the later end of the season. And I think having that adversity early really it develops a team to know what type of identity they have, what type of mentality, to know that we've been in big game environments, we've been in this situation. And, those big wins will come. And it's just with time and effort, and just if we keep doing the same thing and keep playing hard, once we add the execution to it, like I said, it's going to be a really scary sight.